Alright, so here's the one on the right starting out. And remember, I was telling you that both swings starting out today, Phil, are of equal goodness and badness. They're of equal badness, even though they felt a lot different to you. And that's a fact. It's a fact. They felt a lot different. It's a fact you've gotten a lot of different ball flights between the two different swings. I fully understand. I totally agree. But you see, they're both, the driver and the iron are both about the same amount above the plane line. And you see that thing's cutting underneath it after impact. I mean, it's even worse with the iron in one sense.
It is.
And then it's there through your belt, whereas over here you actually were on the line, but still showed up about through your belt.
Yep.
So both of them are of equal badness, even though the iron has felt much better to you. And then from the space-on angle, it's kind of neat to see, the triangle, even show this off to Sarah maybe. The triangle is A+, just about. Yeah. But what we know is those hands are too far. That's why the left arm looks a little scrunched there. So you're too low and left going this way. So much above the plane. Even though the arms are fairly well extended through here, there's a lot of momentum headed left of the target. And your hands are low and it shows up through the belt. And so, the main medicine is this right here. Swing to the door, ground door. There's the new blue. Hugely better than that. Coming right down the blue line there. And after impact, instead of, like we see on the old gold being underneath the line, on the new blue, it's above the line beautifully.
Yep.
To the top of your left shoulder, instead of down here through the belt.
It's a little hunchy in the back, in my opinion.
Now notice, see this one started to the right. It hit the net over there to the right.
Yep.
But that's weak right.
That's because I hit it on its toe.
Yeah, and it's weak right there. This, the good news is, your very first swing, trying to hit a real ball, started to the right, beautifully like we want it to because you're on the plane line. And that would have been much stronger if indeed the face had closed up soon enough. That's when you start to feel the best shots of your life, Phil. Next few weeks.
Yep.
Right there. And then this next one. Oh yeah, you were trying to close the face earlier, taking the second piece of golf medicine.
Right.
And we can see in the finish here how that face is pointed down at the ground. We're starting here today. It's pointed up. The face is pointed. The leading edge is perpendicular.
Yep.
Those are the two medicines there.
Got it.
And again, the good news is that your surmisings and inklings, you're in the right ballpark.
Right, but my fixes are wrong.
The fixes, you're barking up the wrong tree quite often. And you're still in the ballpark. You ever heard that from Stephen Covey? He says, quite often people are fighting a great fight and they're making way through this jungle, but they should have started in another jungle to get to their destination. You know, and they're beautifully carving a path, but it's headed in the wrong direction. But the quality of their work is beautiful. Just the topic of their work was off.
Hi, this is Joel. I'm here at Dr. Todd Elworth's office. He's one of the best chiropractors in the region. He's a TPI certified golf fitness professional, and I really want you to know about him because he can help you a lot with your golf fitness, just as he's helped my young student Taylor here in the last year or so.
And how we met, Taylor came into my office with back pain. What we took him through is numerous screens to find out why he had the back pain. I don't only treat back pain, but my second goal is to find out exactly why he has this problem. So we analyzed him, we find out he has some certain weaknesses, we put him on some strengthening exercises. He's doing very well.
He's done great. He's had very little back pain, and that's mainly because he injured himself working too hard at the golf course. So he's done his exercises, he's felt great. I'm very, very thankful that Todd's been able to help Taylor in this great way. And I want him to help you too if you have any questions at all about your golf fitness.
Thank you.
Thank you. This is Joel Suggs. I sure enjoyed meeting you down at the Cincinnati Golf Show this weekend and showing you your swing on the 2D equipment that I have. And so I want to take about 2 or 3 minutes to just show you around Meadowlink. This is the studio I use in the winter for all my students. You see there's the down-the-line camera angle for our 2D equipment. And then we have the face-on camera angle also. And then what we also have here is 3D equipment to where I can show you your swing from 6 different camera angles with this 3D equipment. And we can get your swing from down to the 1/120th of a second in terms of exactly what your hips, shoulders, and hands are doing in the swing. And then also, I have the most realistic hitting curve I've ever seen from puttersedge.com. So when you hit your full shot, it feels as realistic as possible. And then I have 3 different green speeds for you to practice your putting. 9.5 on the step meter, 10.5 on the step meter, and 12.5 on the step meter. That's benefited my students tremendously. And then also I have a lot of learning aids like this Smart Stick. You can see the rest of those learning aids over here in my bag that we can work on to help you learn the certain fields in your golf swing that you and I both want. And then also I help my students a lot with their equipment through the winter. This is a frequency analyzer where we twang your club and it gives us a reading here. And then also we plot your whole set, each club on these lines to see if the set is really matched or not. Quite often they aren't, and it helps my students tremendously when they find out what clubs are the offending clubs. Then if we get tired of being indoors and we want to go outdoors and hit some, we can do that. It's my daughter. Ellie, good to see you. I haven't seen her in weeks. No wonder you've been gone, Ellie. You've been out here playing in the snow all this time. But this is our natural turf area. This is closed until April, as you can see. But it's a fantastic area where we can step outside and hit some balls and get some real ball flight. Or, if we get pretty satisfied and things are looking better on the video here, we're kind of cooped up inside and want to go outside, we can step on out and hit balls and see real ball flight for about 5 or 10 or 15 minutes, however long you and I can stand the cold, out into the air, and we see them land at these different flags. I have a yardage book for this driving range. It's the first one I've ever seen in my life where we know exactly what it is with the front, back, and middle of each green. And again, the covered area here is heated, so we stay out there for about 5, 10, 15 minutes, like I said. It enables us to see some ball flight, and then we get satisfied that things are looking the way we want, and we come back inside, take off our coat, and look again at the video equipment to see how your swing's looking, to make sure that you understand it. And then notice too, my exercise ball up top here, and then also, so I help my students a lot with their fitness through the winter, and then I will help you also with your sports psychology, with your golf psychology from the golfpsych.com people down in Texas. That's helped my students tremendously a lot over the years too. So again, I sure enjoyed meeting you down at the Cincinnati Golf Show this weekend. I look forward to seeing you again out here this summer at Meadowlinks, or even right now in the winter. I have a lot of people that work on their games with me right through the winter. Check out more information about the things I do to help you at joelsuggs.com. Take care.